Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays, the longest journey with me, Ryan, the gaming lawyer. Well, the game is moving along, the story is moving along. And we've gotten a lot, we've solved a lot of problems. We defeated the alchemist, we restored the wind, we freed a bunch of people that were turned to stone, we came back to the city, we got the lady, we convinced the captain of the ship that he can take us where we need to go. And we got him to hire the lady navigator because he needed a navigator, and they're ready to go. And it turns out that we need to leave the city anyways because the Vanguard has whipped up a bunch of Holy Crusader war sentiment with the enemies of Mercuria. So, and you know what? I think to begin this, I realized at the end of last episode that there was a journal entry that summarizes things. So that'll be a good jumping point, because I haven't even read that yet. So it's Wednesday morning, August 2nd, 2209. Vestrum Tobias tells me I am the guardian to be, the 13th such, and that my fate is to watch over the balance for 1,000 years. You don't just toss something like that without warning, or some consideration to the fact that I'm just a normal person. I mean, if I had been raised knowing that someday I'd have to go to some tower in the middle of nowhere and stay there for 1,000 years, then maybe, just maybe, I'd have been able to deal. Not like this, though. It's just so not fair. I mean, I have plans for my life. I have friends, not a lot, but a few. A family. Whatever I mean to them at this point, at least they're around. In 1,000 years, there will be nothing left for me. Nothing to remind me of me. I'll be lost and alone. I don't know if I can deal with that, but then what choice do I really have? What choice does any of us have? Which is a good point. I mean, it's like, well, in a game it sounds like there really isn't a choice, but but yeah, she's pretty much got to do this. But all right, well, I guess what we're gonna... Oh, okay, he mentioned... I have this second disc piece.
The Talisman of the Balance. Tobias gave this to me.
And he mentioned that there was an archive that discussed its purpose. I need to find its purpose. Or there was a book on the archive. Or a book, which I'm guessing is in the archive. So before we leave the city... Because once we leave the city, he said it's too dangerous, I need to get out. I don't know if I'll be able to come back. So I figure I better check out that damn archive, the Enclave, which is basically a library, and see if there's some book there that I need to read up on before I leave. I know I have to come back eventually to put all these things down, though. So at some point, I have to be able to make it back, right? I think he said it was the 13th. Come on, April. I'm gonna scare this dude again. Booga booga.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Alright, more books.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question. It was a book about the balance. Wasn't it?
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
About the disc that was split in 4. No, I don't need to read it again. Do I? Son of a bitch. I don't want to.
I need to read that scripture again about the stone disc that was split in 4.
You said
the scriptures can always tell us more each time we read them, true. Wait here.
Well, maybe now that I'm looking for something in particular, it'll be... It's been a while since I did this, but I want to give you guys all an update. My toe! Because this is my time to talk about the toe. Toe's like... I don't know. I don't know if it healed crooked or what, or if it's still irritated, but it seems like it's not in the same place it used to be before my big incident. But anyway, okay, here's the book. It's mostly
I
looks normal.
did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
All right. All right. Chapter. That was 8th scripture. Nope. That wasn't the one.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Oh Lord. Come on. I'm gonna look back at the dialogue real quick. Oh, we're going all the way. So many conversations. Tobias. It would have been near the end. Back. Scripture of reunification. One of the 13 scriptures of the balance. Okay, so that's not... That wasn't in there. That was the one of the breaking. So maybe it's just not an option.
Oh,
Oh,
oh goodness.
I
It's
did
you
it.
again.
It happened again.
You gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Scripture of reunification.
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
All right. Well, I guess it's not an
I
option.
feel like reading right now.
Very well.
And if it is an option, and for gamey reasons, I'm not getting
Bye
it,
now.
then
Oh, yes, yes.
all right. Well, at this point, I think I just need to go to the harbor, go to the big ship. I think it's time to get the heck out of Dodge, you know, the city. Now,
Finally, we are ready. And we must away before it's too late. We still
Yes.
have another 6 or 7 hours of daylight today. Come aboard.
off we go.
Did I tell you how much I hate water?
Oh no.
No.
Well, remind me to tell you sometime.
I'm sure there's plenty of time once we're on our way to tell him how much. Nice. A majestic voyage begins. Oh, there I am, looking out over the edge. She didn't seem like she's hating it too much. She looks like she's having a leisurely adventure on a boat. Chapter 6, The Chaos Storm. The Chaos Storm.
Oh, God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, this new journal entry. Oh, okay. What choice any of us have? Thursday, late afternoon. I am so sick. I'm having a hard time writing even a few words. Okay, forgive us for poor spelling. Why does the boat have to keep moving around? Why can't they make the boat a boat that just stays still? I mean, they got magic, right? Beats me. We leave port yesterday evening, and I didn't sleep a wink all night. Just rocking and rocking all night long. And then there's the food, which is like fish and apples every meal. Oh, great. Here I go again. Gotta get some air. Okay, here she is. Maybe you should have some fish and apples. So I can go down below or to the bridge. Is anyone up here I can talk to? There's the apple barrel.
It's the apple barrel. It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
Lord. I guess there's worse things than apples, but still.
That's the cargo hold and crew quarters down there. My bed's conveniently located right below the opening to accommodate for those refreshing saltwater showers.
Oh, that sounds nice. That's delightful. What else? Is there anything else I can look at before I go to another part of the ship? Oh, I can mess with the apple barrel. Can I eat one? Sick, though. It's okay.
Jim?
Jim? I'll take an apple.
Ugh, gross. People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating.
Did I get one, though?
Here's a nice...
Yay, I got an apple. Alright, I have no immediate use for it. Oh, I see that's my navigator up there. Let's head up here, see how we're doing up on the bridge. Yeah, this is a little, like, I get motion sick looking at the screen. There's the wheel. Orb. Must be a navigation orb. And the captain.
It's the, wheel? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, it's probably got a real name.
It's Tunlayak, the navigator.
Let's see how she's doing.
Hello, Tun.
Are you enjoying the ride, April?
Yeah. I'm in...
I'd enjoy it a lot more if the ground wasn't moving.
But the ground is not moving. The boat is.
Hey, you try and tell my stomach that.
The thing I'm walking on is moving. Then the ground is moving. End of story.
How are we doing on time?
With the help of your magic, we are crossing faster than I had ever thought possible.
Wow.
Give credit where credit is due, Lyak. This ship is the fastest there is. I can outrun a shadow ship in this old lady.
Alright, when will we be there?
When will we be on Elias?
By sunset tomorrow, if the wind holds.
How fast is it possible to travel by sea?
I do not know. I have heard tell of a ship that once went so fast it took to the sky and disappeared.
Whoa.
From time to time, sailors spot the ship as it floats across the heavens. It is said to be an omen.
Sailors
The
believe
Flying
weird
Dutchman,
stuff.
right?
Flying.
No, they call it bad luck.
Keep her steady, Tun.
Alright.
I will, April.
What's this little doohickey?
It's a glass orb with a strange magical glow. It could be some kind of compass, I guess. Those are the captain's private quarters and offices.
And how you doing, Captain?
Captain?
Hi, what is it?
I guess there's... Is there nothing to say? Oh, here we go.
How long will it take us to get to Elias?
We should reach the island by tomorrow night, unless we get bad weather.
Any chance?
Any chance of bad weather?
Well, as any experienced sailor will tell you, the weather is a freakish thing, and you never know quite what to expect. But no chance of a storm at all, or my nose would be itching.
What?
What does your nose have to do with the weather?
Yeah.
Well, that's a story, be sure of that.
And?
That's all. It's just a story, and you'd better be sure of that.
I want to hear the itchy nose
I'd
story.
like to hear that itchy nose story.
Why?
Because I'm sure it's a real tall tale of the sea, filled with bravura adventures and victories snatched from the rabid jaws of certain death.
Yeah.
I had a bad accident with my nose hair scissors, and ever since that day, when the weather's acting up, my nose itches.
Wow. That was good.
You gotta be careful when you trim those nose hairs.
Aye. I've come to that realization on my own.
Yep. It's one of his many wounds.
So, your nose itches when the weather's bad.
A deep, scarring itch, as from the filthy bowels of the Mojaw.
Oh, jaw. At sea shanties.
Do you know any sea shanties?
Jaw'll be thanked I do not know a single one.
What?
Not even a ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket or something like that?
If I went ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket, girl, the crew would tie me up in the hold. With good reason, too.
What kind of sailors are these? They don't like...
Would you like to learn a sea shanty?
No. Actually, there is nothing in the world I want less than to learn a sea shanty.
He's not a very
I
good
would rather
pirate.
stick my head up the arse of an Elguan who's just had a dinner rich with beans and light a torch.
Wow.
I feel in the mood for a shanty.
And I feel in the mood for a keel hauling.
She's really got the shanty
Thanks,
on the brain.
It's actually Captain. Please try to remember, and while you're at it, cut back on the scurvy sea dog shtick, would you?
Wow.
He's trying to fit in, sir.
Jeez.
You have as much chance of fitting in here as I do growing a second head, marrying myself, and moving to Khorasan to start a pottery business.
Probably could happen.
Oh, and before you leave, mind you only take 2 apples a day from the apple barrel. We're running a little short, and aside from fish, Jal forbid, we have no other food on board.
2 apples a day. Okay, I took 1 already. Guess I can... Wait a minute.
Watch! My nose is itching.
Oh no.
Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger, too.
Oh heck no.
Aye, by the mercy of Jal, it's a chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here?
Magic. Some foul sorcery.
Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine.
Can I use my wind potion?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Well, Crow? Maybe he can throw some up in the air.
I guess he's not around. I should try
Alright,
again
well I
later.
guess I can't do anything with that. Can I get another apple though? No, I just figured out I can get 2. No. Can I eat the one that I have?
It's a juicy red apple. I feel too sick to eat anything.
Alright, this apple's gonna be a gift, I imagine, for somebody. Where am I? I have no idea where I am. There, okay, there I am. I just... What can I interact with here? What is that? Something to look at. Chest?
It's a
this.
sturdy wooden chest. It's empty.
We make
Flour
bread.
sack.
It's whole.
It's a flour sack.
There's a worm. Where'd that worm go? I'm gonna take it. I saw the worm.
It got away.
Hold on a minute. Maybe I'll entice him with this apple. No? Well, how do I get the worm?
It got away.
I don't know why I need a worm, but I'm feeling like the fact that the worm is catchable is significant. Get it?
It got away.
I have a feeling it doesn't matter how fast I go for it, but I'm gonna try one more time.
It got away.
No, no, there's no getting it. Visibility, light as a leaf, bind, and wind. Apple didn't do anything. Oh, and now I got sticky candy with a worm on it. What the hell am I doing?
It's a colorful candy wrapper.
Oh wait. What?
Yes! Got me a worm. And this is good because...
I have no idea. But I bet the worm
It's a hungry-looking worm.
Probably wants apple. Come on, worm. Have some.
Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out.
Enjoy that.
That worm's probably having the time of her life.
How do you know it's a she? I'm gonna
I feel too sick
Be
to
a share.
do anything.
Alright, well now I got an apple with a worm in it. Now I know I could use that to probably destroy the rest of the apple supply, but I don't know why I would want to do that.
I don't look forward to another night in those. I had a dream I was on a roller coaster all night long.
All
And I can't
night.
stand roller coasters.
All night long, all night. What's that? More hammocks. Hammocks, hammocks, hammocks. Hammocks. Okay. How do I get out of here? Oops. Well, I successfully got a worm and an apple. I'll go back up on the bridge. Maybe they got more to say.
What's going on, Tun?
A storm approaches, April, and it is no ordinary storm.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
I don't know.
They look strange, it's true.
It is a chaos storm. A strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
What have you heard about chaos storms?
That they appear only rarely, and that they signify great and terrible events in the near future. It is also said that they are weapons used by the Dark Lords of Chaos to hunt and destroy those strong in the balance.
Oh. Okay.
Can we escape a chaos storm?
If we run fast enough and reach safe harbor, perhaps. I have not heard of a chaos storm to last more than a single night, and this one is still quite a distance away. But it gains fast. I do not know,
Can
April.
I blow it away?
Will you still be able to get me to Elias tomorrow?
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed south to get us away from the rocky waters around the islands. We are about 3 days away from Gien, but if the weather improves before then, perhaps he will be willing to
Maybe I
turn
can
about.
blow the storm back with my...
But I would not count on it, April. He cares much for his ship and for his crew, and he would not risk it for anything or anyone.
Maybe I can drive it back.
You still need my magic to get wind in your sails.
The wind seems to be picking up on its own. Thus Nebuve has no need for your magic, April. I am sorry, but once we reach Gien, I am certain you will find passage to the islands.
Well, that wasn't the
I
part
don't
yet.
have 3 days, Tun. The balance is failing.
I am sorry. It is out of my hands.
I guess it is.
I have a question about your compass.
Certainly.
What kind of compass are you using?
It is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
Spirit compass.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may
Oops.
navigate according to it. It is very precise, and less affected by a strong magical source.
So that's another thing, is maybe I could confound the thing into steering us a different way. However, I don't know if it's a good idea to go back towards the storm.
Won't the chaos storm affect the accuracy of the spirit compass?
If the storm catches up with us, perhaps, but I do not think so. Only a very focused magical field in close proximity to the compass would be able to affect it.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
Well,
I hope this knowledge made you richer.
I'm getting ideas.
I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
That's one way to get us heading in the right direction, is to screw with the compass, but I don't know if that's a great idea.
Captain? Sir?
Leave me be, girl. I have work to do. We must avoid the storm lest it comes on us like Jaw's callous heel and crushes us.
But we're still going to Laos, right?
Ha! You can forget about that. We must avoid the dangerous waters of the islands and head straight for Guyenne if we're to stand a chance of outrunning the storm.
No.
But I have to get to Elias as soon as possible. The fate of worlds depends on it.
And the fate of my ship and my crew depends on us changing our course for Guyenne. Now leave me be.
Okay. Well, first off, I want to see if I... Was there a way I could check out the cloud?
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
The wind potion. Can I use it out there? Nope. Can I call Crow to go dump it against the chaos? The chaos is trying to stop me, but I don't want to let it. Oops.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Okay. Ocean. Can I climb up the thing? Can I put the... I don't know why I would want to do this, but... Okay, good. I really didn't want to. You're like, we must go to the island right away, look. I don't know if this is a good idea either.
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see. Jowl's infected arsehole, you be right. Those are worms, all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. But I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it's spread any further. I'll have to go pluck the apples immediately. They must be saved.
Alright, well... That'll get him away so I can mess with this. Maybe I can use my bind magic on it. Ocean. I don't think wind will do anything. I'm thinking of bind magic. No? Wait, there's something...
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Light as a leaf, invisibility.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
What else has a strong magical field?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Do I still have the explosive potion? I don't think... No, I think that's gone.
It's a colorful candy wrapper.
Okay, is this good for anything now? Alright, let's see if she... Let me ask her about this compass again. Oh, do you want me to relieve you? Oh no.
I have some more questions about your compass.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Yes?
Tell me again what's needed to affect the spirit compass.
A very strong magical field in close proximity to the compass.
Okay.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
I hope this knowledge made you richer.
I feel like I'm doing horrible things to the ship.
You want me to relieve you at the wheel for a while?
I am not sure if this is such a good idea, April.
Looks easy, though.
What's the big deal? I just hold it straight, right?
Well, I could do with a short break to stretch my legs. Fine, but I will be back soon. And if anything happens, just call out for help.
Wow, I didn't think she'd let me
Of
do
course,
this.
thanks.
Alright, now no one's here. If I turn it around, they're gonna know. But maybe this will be my big chance.
According to Tun, this is a spirit compass, and it points to the magical North Pole.
Is this magical? Oh.
So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Use the Force,
winging
April.
it.
After all, who's the chosen one here?
Use the Force. The balance is very much like the Force, the way they talk about it.
Tun, need some assistance up here.
I'm so devious. This could end up very badly for us. Okay. Alright, well obviously things are happening right now. Things are about to I think there's probably more for me to do, but I am seeing that we are notably over 30 minutes in this recording. So we're going to wrap up the episode for now. We're going to find out next time how I can use this manipulation to get the boat going where I want to go, and hope that doesn't end up, I don't know, destroying the ship, or... I'm just hoping I'm not making things worse. That's really what I'm hoping that's not happening. But I'd like to thank all of you for joining me once again. Another episode of A Lawyer Plays The Longest Journey. And until next time, I hope everyone is doing well, and take care. Bye-bye.